Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Happy Mother's Day, all you moms. Hopefully, yesterday was not just the only day that you feel appreciated, but hopefully throughout the week and the rest of the year, moms, you do so much. And so, thank you so much. But hopefully, yesterday you felt extra appreciated. We started a brand new series called Planted at Shrewsbury Assembly. And as we dove into some spiritual discipleship, how can you grow spiritually? And I don't know exactly, where you are or where you've been, but my guess is this: you've had some high moments and you've had some low moments. It's almost been kind of like a roller coaster, right? And so you think about like, how can we be constant? How can we be more steady? Of like that gradual growing process. Well, that's what this series is all about. And I want to just dive in real quick today with our theme verse for the entire series. It's in Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 7 and 8. It says this: But blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence. They're like trees planted along the riverbank with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit. Maybe some people in there, and you see them and you understand and kind of know their earthly circumstances, the things that they're going through, and they're not good. But somehow they have joy. Somehow they are producing fruit. They're showing love and peace and patience and kindness and goodness. Like, how in the world are they doing that? Well, let me go back to verse 7. But blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their confidence. You see, the things of this world are fading. They will come, they will go. You see, if we are relying on our circumstances, we'll be like that roller coaster and we will base our feelings off of our circumstances. But blessed are those who put their trust and put their hope and the confidence in the Lord, our Savior, Jesus Christ. How do we do that? Well, that's a great question. And we're going to be getting through that and talking more spiritual principles and practice throughout the daily doses and on Sunday mornings as well. But what you think about for you? What works for you? Well, how are you putting your trust in your earthly circumstances? How do you put your trust in your car? How do you put your trust in your relationships? If you can put your trust in some of these things that are temporary or the things that won't be a guarantee, how much more can you put your trust in the Lord who will never fail you, who will never forsake you, who will always be with you and for you and walking alongside of you? So, what do you need to do to increase your trust, to put your hope and in your confidence in the Lord? What do you need to do? Do you need to remove, like we talked about yesterday? Are there rocks in your soil? Are there weeds that are growing up and choking out the growth? When the storms of life come, are you going towards something that is not of the Lord? What do you need to do to remove those things? And hopefully, if you were at the service yesterday, whatever the Lord spoke to you, and you're holding that rock, and I pray that you went forward and released it. And if you watched it online, you can symbolically do that somewhere at your home too. And that's the beauty of our relationship with God, is that He is omnipresent. He is everywhere. You can create an altar space wherever you're at, and you choose to release whatever the that barrier, that bondage, that weight that so entangles you. Choose to release that to the Lord. Now here's the thing. As the apostle Paul says, he says, I die to myself daily. It's wonderful to have moments, to have seasons of, sacrifice, releasing. But if it isn't rooted deep down, again, those weeds will come right back up. We have to uproot those things and we have to die to ourselves daily because that sin nature is going to come around and around and around and around again. And so we need to continue to uproot those selfish desires, those sinful desires that we all have. And here's the thing. So I think another thing too is that, in order to identify where our soil is. We have to identify where our heart is at. We have to identify what our tendencies are. What is it that the enemy lies to you about? Is it fear? Is it your identity? What does he tempt you with? Does he tempt you with food? Does he tempt you with lust? Does he tempt you with alcohol? Does he tempt you with shopping? Does he tempt you with other friends? I don't know what it is, but identify that so that way you can prepare your heart, prepare your soil, cultivate it so that way when the enemy does come, you're not putting your trust in those things. You're putting your trust in the Lord, your confidence in Him. And when you choose to do that, you will be like a tree planted by the riverbank. And that no matter what comes your way, no matter what earthly circumstances come, no matter what temptation, no matter what lies come your way, you will not be worried. You will produce fruit because your trust and confidence is in Him. Hold on to that. Let that be your confidence. Let that be your encouragement today. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the daily dose for spiritual growth.